So the Dewanna Bonner situation is never ending. It is never ending, lads. And I think there's a lot to talk about. And there's a lot more we're going to have to talk about. We're going to have to talk about potential players that FIFA could bring in to replace her. We got to talk about why she's gone. We got to talk about the CBA. Like, the play. And I'm going to talk about all of that for the rest of the day. Like, I've got a video talking about whether or not they should bring in MMA someone, whether or not they should, it's going to affect them in the CBA. I'm going to talk about whether it's affecting Caitlin. But today we're going to talk about one thing that makes Dewanna Bonner look really, really bad. It makes DB look really, really bad. And it's the fact that she has told all other teams, other than the Mercury, don't sign her. Because, by the way, if another team claims her off the waivers, she gets her full salary. She gets her full salary if another team claims her off the waivers. She has just said that she's only going to go to the Mercury. She has said she's only going to the Mercury. And look, I understand that's where she wants to go. Why didn't she go there in the summer? We know why, because she couldn't have got her max contract. And by the way, people are like, oh, they can give her the minimum. No, they can't. The Phoenix Mercury can give her a prorated $80,000 salary for the rest of the year. So she's only going to lose about 30K-ish. And she's going to lose about 40, 50K. Whereas they would have been only able to sign her earlier on. Well, they would only be able to sign her for nothing. Because again, we can't forget as well, the Phoenix Mercury cut Sevgi Uzun. The Phoenix Mercury have a bunch of players signed on hardships and a bunch of players that they can cut. Like, they literally cap space magicked up. And as soon as cap space magics up for the the Phoenix Mercury, Dewanna Bonner is refusing to play for the Fever. As soon as it becomes feasible for Bonner to go and play for the Mercury and make her money and still get a good chunk of her money, she's out. She's out with the Fever. Was it the plan all along? Who knows? Who knows? But, like, this is just a bad look in general. It's a bad look in general. She has told all the other teams, don't even try get me. There are teams that can claim her off waivers. She's telling those teams, don't try. I don't want to play for you guys. She's basically acting like it's free. She's become a free agent again, and she's acting like it because she made a mistake during the season. And it's like, she's after pulling a Ben Simmons. She's pulling a Ben Simmons. Except now she's not even out here signing for a prorated minimum. She's not even going to be signing for a prorated minimum. She's probably going to take the rest of her cap space. And look, she's playing. She couldn't get up and down with Phoenix, with Indiana. But Phoenix play faster. Phoenix play faster than Indiana. Like, I get it. She wants to be around Alyssa Thomas. I get it. Why did you not sign for the Mercury in the offseason? Everyone knew. Everybody knew that the Phoenix Mercury were the team that where Dewanna Bonner was more than likely going to go to. Everybody knew the Mercury were probably going to sign Dewanna Bonner. Like, it's not like that wasn't an assumption when the Mercury traded for Alyssa Thomas. It was an assumption that Dewanna Bonner and Alyssa Thomas were going to end up in the same place. That was what was assumed. And out of nowhere, she decides to go to the Indiana Fever. And again, maybe it was to be closer to her kids. Probably was to be closer to her kids. But, like, it's still just an all-around bad situation for the league. It's a bad situation for her. It's a bad look all around for everybody involved. Like, it's not what anyone signed up for. It's not what anyone signed up for. Because, like, it's just genuinely just crazy. It's a crazy situation all around. And it's not a good look. It's not a good look for the WNBA that the big marquee signing for the biggest team in the league just quit. And is now holding out, I'm only going to sign for one team and one team only. We going to play for one team and one team only. Like, that's what it seems like. It seems like it is Mercury or nowhere. And that's fine, by the way. It's fine to have a preference. It's fine to only want to play for one team. Then why did you not sign for them in the first place? Why did you not sign for them in the first place? Like, all of this All of this is stopped by all this starts and ends with why did you not sign for Phoenix in the first place? You clearly want to be there. You want to be with Alyssa Thompson. That's fine. That's fine. But all you did was show up to Indiana, break the record in front of 18,000 people, get a Sports Illustrated cover, get all the hype, and take advantage of all the benefits of being in Indiana and then walking. And now you're going to have all the bad things about being in Indiana. All the bad things about being in Indiana, just like being the Lakers. The fans are going to turn, obviously. The fans are going to turn. But, yeah, like, what? I'm trying to think who was the last person that refused to show up to play while being paid. Liz Cambridge? Because they didn't. Elena Deladon refused to show up, but they weren't paying her. They had her contract. They were literally like, we have your contract. If you want to play, you're playing for us. And she retired anyway. So there was a chance that either way she wasn't going to play. Because she retired from injuries. But, like, it's just a bad situation. She quit on the team, and you better believe you're going to see full effort from Dewanna Bonner of Phoenix. You're going to see Dewanna Bonner sprinting up and down. You're going to see her doing all of that. Like, it's a bad look for the league, and it's a bad look for her. It's a bad look for Kelly Krauskopf, Amber Cox. It's a bad look for Stephanie White bringing her in. It's a bad look. It's not a great look for Caitlin. Well, I don't mean it's a bad look for Caitlin Clark, but it's a bad look specifically for Caitlin Clark. It's a bad look. It's bad for Caitlin Clark that the vet that you admired so much, that you worked to get in, that you worked to bring in. It's clear. You could see from preseason that it was Caitlin Clark was big time trying to get Dewanna Bonner in, and it didn't work out. And possibly for the first time in Caitlin's career, she's basically been told by one of her heroes that her hero didn't want to be, whether it be a basketball thing or not, didn't want to play with her, maybe didn't want to be around her. I don't know. I know, like, that could be affecting her. But at the end of the day, look, this is all speculation. And this situation is a bad look. It's a bad look for Dewanna Bonner, and maybe her being gone. Look, when it comes to Caitlin, there's one game for Caitlin. I don't know how long this slump lasts, but, like, it's hard to get out of a mental slump. It's a lot easier to get out of a shooting slump than a mental slump, and it could be a really, really tough one. But yeah, anyway, that is a video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.